Alex?
Chronicles of the Coast. Woo! Our weekly Dungeons and Dragons podcast stream. I did it again. I've been like, for 3 weeks, I've been like, don't say podcast stream. Don't say podcast stream.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm just being redundant.
Like Grandpa. You know, it's like, you guys watching the movie video games?
I think we actually did this bit last podcast stream, to be honest with you.
I don't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were. I think we talked about redundant things.
Some bitch.
Yeah, the last time.
Movie video. That's what I was thinking.
Well, we don't have an editor, so this is the way it goes sometimes.
Are you watching your movie?
Live. Yep, we do it live.
Yes. Sorry.
I'm like, did I win something?
Actually, no, that's...
Right.
Thank you, John. I don't know if my sending device is silenced.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. Did not silence that sending
Silence.
device. I really wish we could edit that sometimes.
Man, it'll...
Get that media
It'll work.
volume down.
So what happened last week, guys?
You have to remind us.
What happened last week?
Somebody
God.
somebody attuned to a brand new sword.
Yeah, it was a doozy.
Yes. And with that attunement, I abandoned the attunement of the Sundering Great Axe, or Battle Axe.
That never required attunement.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, dude, you can still use it.
Bonus.
I thought it did. Okay,
Yeah, man.
But I didn't do that.
It's almost like good things happened last week.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything bad
things. Good things happened last week.
If you look at
I
it
got
in
this really cool
aggregate,
silver sword.
some good things happened.
Oh man. So
You can't have the good with the bad. I thought the bad though.
somebody had the bright idea to punch a door instead of, having the ability to use thief tools.
See a door, I punch it.
We don't know for sure that door wouldn't have reacted the exact same way.
Well, it exploded, and it became our worst enemy.
Mold.
Two times we've seen it, somebody died.
You mean to tell me that we're playing D&D and a door was our worst enemy? I feel like that's like we're for
couple
real
doors.
playing D&D at that point.
It's a
I mean,
cliche at this
that's a cliche. I mean, we're kicking ass. What else could you do, man?
Yeah, so
You could have not done it.
the flame of a torch caught this door afire and exploded out in moldy, cold energy.
Moldy,
Yeah.
cold energy. Yeah.
Brown mold.
Yeah.
It could
Barovian tea.
Oh, yeah. Is that what they call it?
huh? Beautiful.
It stole the
shoes off.
heat from the torches. It spread like,
Hurt like hell.
I would say like wildfire, but that's not an apt analogy, really.
Spread like mold.
No, I think it's pretty fitting. It definitely would spread
Yeah.
with the wildfire.
But it spread around corners. It spread into the room that we were in, where cultivating was the experiment of not one, not two, but 3 different molds for your fungal pleasure. And we were smart enough to check out 2 of them, but, we were just getting tired of doing it, I guess, so we didn't bother to check the 3rd mold. And when you know it,
What did you think was going to be behind the black door?
I just figured it couldn't be
We
like this.
haven't actually looked at the black
No.
door.
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah,
actually
it was
looked
a-
at the
it was a
black
yellow
door.
door.
Yeah, it was a yellow
door.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
No, there's one more. There's going to be another mold here. And the black mold. We
Oh
haven't
yeah,
seen
there's
yet.
going to be some mold. So we go into this room.
Poor mold
Dude,
monsters.
we need some bleach.
There's a what was it? A gelatinous cube in a pit, and that's where the chest was. And we had to get the chest, but there's 3 different kinds of mold in there because of some spreading of other molds and things like that. And so
It's potato mold,
Balthazar,
right?
yeah, russet mold. That's what it was. Yeah.
Russet.
So Balthazar runs in because I got the force energy to kill the gelatinous cube instead of the
Right.
fire energy, and so I killed it, and I took one for the team without even knowing it.
I was
at
like
that
right
time.
next to you.
Yeah, you almost died too.
And
Yeah, it
then
was-
you were both stricken with paralysis.
Yeah,
And that's when you knew you fucked up.
something went wrong.
No, I didn't know I fucked up.
Yeah.
I was still slightly confused. I was still
Yeah,
confused.
I barely had time
It was
to realize
happening
I
too
fucked
fast.
up. Yeah, you fucked up.
Thank God Nakma saved that lesser restoration village.
Oh yeah, thank God, Nakma saved
The
that.
night
lesser
must
restoration.
go on.
Yeah. just
No, I know.
thank
Even
God.
in the
does suck that
darkness,
Taz-
the
Taz
night
died.
must go on.
Yeah, so I
miss you, Taz.
I feel like Taz was fated to die by some innocuous Amarthian. I mean, I died by a balloon filled with spores almost one time. I was barely saved when I made my way out of those troll caves, and and so did you. And then you
Pay the
know,
troll toll.
later on, I'm just like having a good time, killing gelatinous cubes with my friends, and lost it.
Russet mold.
Russet mold. Russet mold.
Russet mold, for our viewers, is an old school D&D 2nd edition or 1st edition mold that you breathe it in, you breathe in the spores, and you've got about 10 minutes. And after that time, like after so many minutes, it's 10 minutes, and then the dungeon master rolls a d4, and whatever that is, that's how many minutes before the 10-minute marker that they become paralyzed.
Yes.
So,
Don't get me started on Gary Gygax's bullshit, dude. No, I know he's the father of D&D and much respect to him, but some of his ideas about how to challenge characters were literally just like, your shit doesn't work. like your cool abilities don't work here, you know?
You have
hey,
no power.
well, what did you have to cure a disease?
Not a thing. Nothing. We had antitoxin, which is a preventative measure, not a healing, curing measure.
Learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now we know.
Such is life, I guess.
Mhm. But
Miss
yeah.
you, Taz.
So, anyways, gone but not forgotten.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah, I believe that's
We'll
isn't
shrink
that where
your
we
head.
left off, where there is mold like starting to grow around the edges of your mouth and nose.
Yeah. I'm starting to think
messed up.
Zugmoy
On him.
has it out for me.
What's happening to Taz?
Right?
Yeah.
I can never say that name right.
It's a tough one.
It is.
Yeah, I think Soleos was appearing actually.
Oh, also,
Something was happening.
little side note. GaryCon is coming up in like the next 2 weeks, I think. So for anybody out there, I'm actually hosting a game at GaryCon
Very cool.
on Sunday morning. I think is what time was approved. Saturday was all filled up. So if anybody wants to play at GaryCon, I will be running an adventure called The Fiend of Mephitic Marsh.
Nice. Yes,
very
which
cool.
I have played actually.
Yeah, I did a little play test,
Mhm.
and John had one of the greatest characters ever.
Oh yeah. So fantastic.
I laughed half the night. But that's a tale of another time. So
After Gary Con. No spoilers.
yeah, I'm not gonna give any details on that. Did I say, was that it, that Celios was
Well,
kind
you
of
didn't say he was here. You just said the lights dim and there's some flickering, some
Sulfur
ominous
smell in the
sulfur
air.
smell in the
Or
air.
only source of light right
And
now.
that was it.
No. Yeah, because
with the sparky hands?
no, we can't like. We're using prestidigitation to make light. Yeah, so
We have torches, don't we?
we can't light torches
Can
because
I-
the room's still
Mold.
full of the yellow
Thought
mold.
we left that room.
No, we're still in between
goes-
those two.
Okay.
Out in the hallway is where this
You're in the
happened.
hallway and more
Yeah.
than 10 feet away, which
Yeah.
means that at 10 feet away, you were safe to light a torch.
Because, yeah, you and I left the gelatinous cube room, went out to where we found them paralyzed.
But if you bring a
Yeah.
torch anywhere near, or if you bring a torch within 10 feet of any source of brown mold, it instantly grows to fill that cavity, or space.
Stuff sucks.
God, I wouldn't light a torch at this point. Like, as soon as we lit one earlier with the yellow mold in the area, it just lit everything up on fire. And then more of that stupid brown mold started spreading. I'm at 7 health. I can't move through any more of that mold.
I don't know where we are. Do we have to move through the cold mold to get out of where we are?
I just remember
You're right here in the hallway.
running through to...
The mold fills up, that's that space, that space, that space, and this space.
Yeah. I mean, that cold mold did like 200 damage to us.
Sucky mold. It was.
Really?
This has been really a fun mold level.
The yellow
Okay.
mold mixed with it was brutal.
So can we then just drag Taz away?
You guys did.
Okay. So
He got out and got to a safe distance
All right.
before he fell to the ground.
okay. So I guess we'll all go around this corner to where the gargoyle with the blue gem is.
Yep.
And there's no mold around.
There is no
Do I need
mold
to do a
around that
perception check?
serpent statue.
Perception
Right.
check for any special molds.
What is
yes.
your
Special
perception
mold.
check?
Just kidding.
Yes.
There's serpent mold.
Yes, we are making the perception check.
Also,
with
there's-
a freaking
Stone mold, gold mold, and topaz mold.
13.
Can I do a nature check to see if I know what's happening to Taz's body as he turns
Hey.
into something else?
Just press
Yeah, go
that
ahead, do a nature check.
fast.
Oh.
12.
It looks like he's molding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stinky cheese.
A moldy human.
I got a 24 for my perception check.
That's gotta
Is
be
there
Do
no
not
mold
see any mold in this area.
It seems like it's mold free, except for Taz. You don't think it's gonna spread to Nakma, right?
I'm good. I feel good.
Like if he touches this stuff on Taz.
I'm not touching it.
I have no idea how any of this works.
He's super
Not
dead, right?
touching that.
It appears so.
Okay. So I gotta heal. He doesn't have any more hit points, so I don't think it'll work, so I can't eat Taz. But I can devour one of these greater healing potions right now. Do you think that would be worth it?
I don't think there's any reason why we can't just rest here.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
We'll just wait here for a little bit and watch Taz keep turning.
Molding.
Oh, jeez.
I guess we should probably
What happens if you
take
cast-
off his belongings and then wrap his body in case we decide to res him. That's the plan, right?
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Let's throw his belongings in your bag
All right.
and wrap him up in his cloak.
Scoop them in. Start scooping.
Yeah, I'll assist in that.
Yeah.
Do we find anything interesting as we
Not
go through
leaving
your
Taz
belongings?
here.
What do you have on your person?
I have quite a bit on my person, but he said anything interesting. You find the armillary sphere, which is kind of interesting. You also find, of course, all my equipment, which I can show you, but a neatly folded, wax-sealed letter falls out as well amongst my belongings.
This is weird. Have you seen this before?
What is it?
Some sort of a letter. Looks like it was written recently.
It's got Taz's symbol on it or something.
What does it have on it?
It's like a
What's it got?
stylized bee.
Okay.
Let's set it aside.
Yes.
So yeah, we get all your stuff in the bag of holding with the exception of that letter, and wrap you up in your cloak of protection and set you up. We can Bernie Styles in the corner.
Yeah.
Sunglasses, proper hand up like this.
There you go.
No, don't do that.
Stick.
But and we proceed to have a long rest, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, poor Taz. Is that
They
good?
rest.
Long rest.
They rest for a solid 8 hours. You do not get any of your hit dice back. You get your hit points back, but you do not recover hit dice.
It's cool. Still got 7.
Good.
However, during this time, Balthazar. You see yourself standing kind of suddenly. One thing you notice, the last thing you really remember is kind of gasping for air as you feel your body systematically shutting down, and your breathing became more and more difficult until finally you weren't able to draw a breath. Your face grew hot, your body began to tingle from a lack of oxygen, and your vision darkened around the peripheral until finally it went tunnel vision and you blacked out. Now you see yourself standing over your body as it is propped in a corner, and Mooney and Cormac make subtle jokes about putting sunglasses on you.
Yes.
And you're standing there, and you try to talk to them.
Mooney, I would never wear sunglasses.
It's like he's wearing them in the night, so he can.
So we can?
Watch us while we sleep at night.
That's
So creepy.
hello.
Regardless of what you do, they do not reply to you.
God damn.
It's
An
gonna
all
be-
too familiar feeling comes over you.
Not again.
That shitbag Olaf is gonna be so happy when he fucking scries on us later.
Did you say Olaf?
It's messed up.
Oh no. Taz looks down at his body.
It's like a mug with sunglasses on.
That's not right.
The shadows of the area twist and contort, and what the shadows of your companions. As Cormac stands there, you see the shadow cast upon the stone ground. But as he stands there not moving, the shadow itself comes to a life of its own. Oh, here we find ourselves again, Balthazar. Cormac's shadow returns back to normal. It shifts over to Mooney's. Oh, and you were on such a good run this time. Shall I offer upon you? It shifts from Mooney and over to Nakmal. His shadow now stretches up, imposing and large. Nakmal's minotaur horns, more accentuated and becoming exaggerated from what they really are. A resurrection.
Ooh.
You know, Saleos. And I walk over to like the wall, and I sit down, and I kind of just lean my back up against it, sort of exhaustedly. I've been thinking about you quite a lot lately, actually.
Oh, only good things. I hope.
I've been thinking about how the more of your bidding I do, you grow in power, and I continue to suffer.
Oh, existence is pain, my boy.
And I've also
Existence is pain.
I've also been thinking about that existence, yours and mine,
Oh.
and how when I first came here, you told me that my existence here was tied to your existence here.
Oh, indeed. We are shackled together. When I succeed, you succeed. And should you succeed, I shall succeed. So, how about it then?
Taz gets up, starts sort of like pacing a little. See, that's the thing. I haven't succeeded. In fact, I've died twice now. Yet you remain. I think you're a liar, Saleos.
But the tether is weakening now, so I offer you a gift because of the sacrifice you have given me. And the worshippers, I am more than willing to bestow upon you a simple business deal. Take my resurrection this time, Balthazar. Don't leave it up to the luck and the fancy of elves. They never truly cared about you anyways.
It's not about luck and fancy. It's about making up for the things that I've done wrong in your name.
But, Balthazar, you know me. I detest and abhor violence. Why, I'd never raise my hand against a fly.
I've heard men say much the same to their wives where I come from, but they are not happy nonetheless.
I am a true pacifist, Balthazar. Who have I hurt?
No, I think that yours and mine relationship has come to an end, unfortunately, Saleos, and if I am right about where I
Now
stand...
listen to me now, boy! You will take this resurrection this time.
Or what?
I have goals. I have need of you. We have struck an accord. I have lost myself for but a moment there. I apologize, Balthazar. I need you to come to terms with your current predicament. I need you to strike a deal. Surely we could come to an accord. Have I not been generous with the power I have given you? Has there not been
A cost?
give and take?
A cost. There's been a cost, a terrible cost. I've lost myself twice now in your mad quest, and as I'm saying this, I'm walking back over to my body, and the truth is I'm tired, and if I'm right, then I'll soon have another visitor. But for now, I think I've had enough of what you have to say. You and I will be seeing each other again very soon.
You are making a grave mistake.
Well, you know what the Lotus says. 1 foot in the wagon, 1 foot in the grave. And I sit down in my body and my spirit just kind of melts into it.
Nice.
And I just cross my arms across my chest.
Yes. That's beautiful.
He's pouting.
I love it.
Very well. When I have achieved my goals, I shall see to it that your soul is given a special place. I'm not threatening you. I just want you to appreciate the predicament that you're in and look around and see what. As he's talking, there is a glowing light to the side that illuminates, and your companions are all frozen in time at this point. This light down the hallway begins getting brighter and brighter, shining down, a sort of prismatic energy washing down the hallway, cascading shadows in all directions, and a brightness that is almost painful to look upon, a searing radiance. And Saleos drones on for but a moment more before... the pain! What manner of beast, creature is this? Our business is not done, Balthazar. We shall finish this another time. You cloak up, but from the hallway on the other side comes a cloaked figure brandishing a massive spear of gleaming radiance, cascading flames behind them of elemental power. This elf of some sort. At first, you see a glimpse and you're like, that bastard Faestrelian. But then you look a little closer, and as your eyes adjust to this blinding radiance, you see that this person, Faestrelian, is a common, $10 whore compared to the elven race of this particular elven being who descends. And
So his children are named correctly.
as the figure comes closer, burning away the darkness that was left behind by Saleos, it reaches down for you with an open hand. pulls back its hood, revealing a platinum white hair. Lia no animene al eleatare la niana. La ne belegotor vanyasude.
Taz takes a knee and puts his hand out, and since I don't know the exact word for it, he uses the Elven words for forgive me.
Speaking to you in your common tongue, you defiled my shrine.
Oh, shit.
You spoke blasphemies in my name.
It is true. I have tried at every step of the way to force myself onto this place called Amarth.
And now, you have spurned the one who granted you power, and you have turned your back at a chance at life again. I offer you a choice. I am fond of humans, as I am fond of my own elven progeny. Become my weapon of vengeance against the one whose in name you defiled my shrine.
Oh, shit.
Combat the darkness.
So this chance you offer me is life?
Indeed. But it is not up to you, nor myself. We shall leave this up to chance.
Very well.
Should your companions prove worthy, you will become my champion. If you choose to take it.
Well then, I have nothing to fear, for I know that my companions shall prove themselves worthy of any task set before them. And I shall soon be among the land of the living again. What is it that they must succeed at?
So the game is afoot. Cutting back to you.
The game?
I was getting like a shiver like down my spine.
Dude, for real. I'm like, God damn.
Taz making deals from beyond the grave.
What do you think Soleus thinks? Let's look at his mark. I put my hands up like this.
I'm sure Soleus is attempting to bring him back as we speak. You said that's what
So
he
what
did.
if he moves? Do we double tap?
No, he got resurrected by elves last time.
But didn't he tell you that Soleus wanted to resurrect him a different way?
Yeah, and he turned it down.
So I'm assuming that's what's happening now.
He's turning him down.
Making
I don't
more
know
deals
what
with
he's
the devil.
doing. Things have changed since then, but
No, I
and
don't.
you know him better than I do.
No, I don't think things have changed. Every step of the way, Taz has been very combative against Soleus, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There's like this give-take relationship between the two of them, and
That's
he
what
keeps
I was
giving,
saying.
but whenever Soleus puts out for him, it's usually like to get him, you know, like I
Right.
gotcha.
Right. Yeah. That's what
trap.
devils do.
Yeah.
Mooney. Always trying to get the Minotaur.
But it's been pretty good for me. I mean, can't say it's not
Gotta
cool
kick the habit,
to be
man.
able to. Wait, you saying it's like a drug? I can quit Soleus anytime I want.
Can.
So when he holds his hand out, do we notice, has it changed at all since he used it the one time? Like is the tattoo growing
Has it
up his
gotten
arm
bigger?
or something?
Oh no! I'm turning scaly!
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there like scales on his scales?
No, it's becoming skin. It's
It's-
becoming
Oh no! You take that
It's fleshy.
Yeah.
Well, Balthazar is
Sweet.
the best of us at negotiations, so I'm sure he's working out one hell of a deal. But in any case, Nakama,
Nice
do not
move.
just instantly kill him, no. That would be a bad idea.
At that
Okay.
moment,
Well,
Balthazar's like, and I'm done with you, Slaves. The best of us in negotiations.
This place is creepy.
Snack, no. You can't eat them yet.
Throughout the 8 hours of rest or whatever, I have Nakma dump out the bones of Sally, I believe it was. That
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Either
yeah.
Harry or Sally, whichever one, and I dress them up in the armor and reanimate them both. And then I have them hold hands next to Taz.
I also point out Cyrano's gear
You have armor still, right?
for you.
I had to press them up, yeah.
Whatever it was. I also point out the stuff that was in there that was Cyrano's that I never looked at.
Oh, yeah.
We never got a chance.
Oh my god, you've just been holding onto this apocalypse dagger the entire time.
No, it's like
Acid flask. Hold on. Acid flask.
Yeah.
Acid flask.
yeah. Alchemist fire? Alchemist fire? Like,
2 hours later, there's just shit everywhere.
Who was this
Moon is
guy?
like hiding. Cormac's like, no, 2.
With the two.
Yeah.
Your boy had a real problem with acid.
Yeah.
He liked his acid. He really did. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it wasn't.
yeah. So I reanimate them. Well, the good news is now I can attack that mold. I now wield more elements than just fire.
Mold
Quick
gives me
question.
chills.
I know it's kind of like unethical to like weaponize like bioagents, but can we take this mold and like throw it at
It is.
people? I mean, if somebody used it on me, I mean, it's fair game, right? To like throw it on other people.
We'd have to collect a sample and put it in an airtight jar. It might die in
rules?
a jar.
No, that's a good point.
There's rules to that?
I don't know.
A
You just
quartz?
said a whole bunch of stuff that didn't make sense.
Well, it's mold. I mean, can't we just like
Why
scoop it
couldn't
up
you?
and then like throw it at people and light it on fire?
Because if you
That's a good idea.
if you remove oxygen from it, it will die.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Will it though?
Could it grow on your skeletons?
And then we can light them on fire.
Yes.
I mean, they're very porous. And they might just like take to them, but will it kill them before they're able
Honestly,
to?
it's more likely to reinfect us.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I meant the
Quit playing with your food.
the
If-
brown mold.
If it's on the skeletons, yes.
Yeah, I just meant
They're
the
not that.
It's a good idea though.
They're not that careful.
Yep.
Stuff spreads.
Yeah, and Alan would probably accidentally touch them.
Yeah. Plus, they look so peaceful, sitting over there holding hands.
With Taz.
And one of them like ropes Taz's leg.
You
Harry!
You swear you see
Stop
Taz
it.
smirk.
That's Sally.
I think it's a little creepy the way
They're
they
just
rock
having
their
fun.
hands.
It's shit.
Well, yeah. Should get to killing that brown mold. It was cold that took it out, right? That's what we figured out.
Yeah,
Wasn't fire, that's for sure.
it's definitely not fire.
I'm
Like
not
lightning.
touching
I
it.
snap my fingers and Xander appears.
Okay.
I cast Dragon's Breath on it.
No,
Say,
that's fire though, right?
no, it's whatever element I wish.
Oh,
Xander, go breathe cold all on that fog. On that mold.
Xander goes off and begins breathing cold
15-foot
breath
cones, he can do it 10 times.
10 times.
3d6 cold.
It basically takes 2 attempts and it wipes out all of that brown mold. The brown mold shrivels, turns black and dusty, and falls to the ground.
Yeah.
The russet mold is still alive.
Silly we didn't do that the first time. I'm sorry, I didn't have that spell.
it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault that Taz died, besides mine, because I invited him into the room.
Yeah, we both did that. We were panicking, man. We were almost dead. It was a diabolical trap. You were saying something about the russet mold?
Russet mold does not die from the cold damage.
Hey, Xander, while you're at it, go blow that coal on that black door over there. Back in the other room.
Xander, your owl familiar, flies into the other room and breathes cold across the black door.
Pull out your shield.
Yep.
Snack, get to the back of the room.
I'd snap into its
Right.
vision to see what happens.
A bit of rime and ice grow across the door, but otherwise the door is unchanged.
Okay. Tell him to hit it as many more times as he has.
It's cold.
Yeah, I can't change the element.
With every attack, more ice grows
I was
across the
hoping to
door.
do damage to the door.
It's 3d6 cold damage.
God, do doors take damage from cold, inanimate objects? I guess
think
they
doors just
do,
take
because
damage.
most inanimate objects are only immune to poison and psychic.
Where were you?
So, how much damage does a breath of cold do?
3d6 each time. So
roll,
if you
roll
said
3d6 for the first two.
I look at Cormac. I'm just like, where were you when we were trying to invade a warehouse?
Right? I heard you had acid. Why didn't that work?
I don't know why.
You do.
15. 19.
Is this a saving throw kind of thing that the door normally has to do?
It's a,
I think it's a deck save the door normally have to make.
Oh,
I think you're
shit, so
correct.
that means it doesn't hit.
dex save, yeah.
It definitely hits. How much damage for the first one?
19. That was 2. So whatever. 14 for the first one, 14 for the second one.
That would be 28.
So the first one,
Yeah, you're right.
first
I did
one's
math.
after the first breath.
8 and 8, right? Whatever.
After the first breath, the door is fine. The door takes a total of. Oh, jeez, what was it? It's You did 3 blasts, right? No, 2. You did 2 blasts.
Yeah, 2 so far. Can you
And
hit it again?
what was the total once more?
I said 19.
19.
19 for the 2.
19 did it.
Okay.
19 was like the number.
Nice.
So
The number.
Blow on the door and then hit it one more time. Whatever's inside. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
we look
it-
inside first.
the hinges crack, and because of all of the cold, it kind of the ice expands an area. It pops the hinges. It bends the metal. It warps the wood, and the door is damaged. And it swings on one hinge, kind of falls to the side. It's very damaged that you could open it now, no problem.
Okay. Can Xander give it a push? Try and open it and look inside?
You use the poles.
It's a pull door.
Okay. I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, the owl's not
Xander
gonna
can
have
kind of
this.
see on the inside.
Okay,
because the
take a
door is
look
so
inside,
damaged. There is a hallway beyond this door. It is a dark hallway. Xander can see 30 feet in darkness? Or further?
Did we decide? that he had
Probably
dark
further.
vision?
That's an owl.
I think that
We talked about
That's
it.
how we get around it, guys. We have something that had dark vision.
We talked about it in real life.
Yeah.
Owls don't have dark vision,
But
but,
they do.
on a stat block it does.
Yeah.
So your let's just say your owl sees throughout the whole hallway, and you can tell me later.
Where are we going?
You're not going anywhere. We're listening to the owl right now.
The owl.
Yeah, I'm taking a look.
Black on this.
Xander
Can't even read.
peers through the broken door and beholds a hallway. There are 3 statues of gold that stand along the north wall. Humanoid bodies standing at attention, though they have serpent heads.
Whoa.
Upon the back wall, the farthest end of the hallway, there is a corpse. It grips a weapon in its hand, though it is clearly emaciated and slumped against the wall, leaning heavily to one side, as if left here to rot some ages ago. At the end of the door, you see that there are 2 more doors.
Okay.
One of the doors goes. It's not at the back of the hallway. One of them is at the back of the hallway, and then one of them is just about 15 feet beyond the door. Both of these doors are along the south wall.
Okay, so sensing that my 1 minute of Dragon's Breath is about to run out, I give them a quick rundown of what Xander sees. Xander broke through the black door. There are people on the inside and a skeleton with a nasty weapon or something. I may have time for one more breath. Might be able to fill the room with some more cold damage and get things going, but you guys should be ready for a fight.
The people are alive.
I don't know. They have a serpent head on a person body.
Ooh.
That's a new one.
They look like metallic statues. You see that each one has a single gemstone eye.
I don't know. I think we should just attack the skeleton at the end and see if it comes alive.
Wasn't there something about
Go
a
for it.
certain den in the bones?
Okay,
Lord
Xander,
of Bone?
What?
in the clue.
Yes.
Don't remember.
Serpent's Den.
I have Xander fill the room with cold.
Light will guide.
So whatever,
Two
15
more?
foot cone.
2 more cold
Faint
breaths
light
as it
guides
gets the
you.
first half of the hallway and then a second half of the hallway.
Sure.
I drew it out for you so you can see.
Make that.
Oh,
icy
okay,
floor.
okay. And where's the skeleton you said that had the
Very
weapon?
end of the hallway right
Okay.
there. You just
So
see
I'd like to just fly into about here and then hit the skeleton at the end.
the
From
3.
15 feet out.
Well, each square is 10 feet.
Oh, well, then from wherever. Get 15 feet within the at the end and then hit it.
Okay. So 1 statue and...
Oh, go past. Yeah, I guess you have to go past 2 statues then.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Past 2 statues, just short of the last statue, and hit
Mhm.
the skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Your owl Xander flies in there, and your owl huffs up. A
Can you
chilling breeze, ice forms, sideways icicles on these statues, and the skeleton as well, coating it in ice, almost freezing a block of ice between it and the wall. Nothing happens.
Okay. Snap Xander back to me. Okay. Xander hit the whole room with ice and they didn't move. So now it's our turn to investigate.
All right. Taz, you stay here.
That's a good idea.
At that moment, Taz is like, "Forgive me."
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Snack, you also stay here.
Okay. Nice and fresh, ready to go.
You want me to throw something at it? I'm pretty good at that.
We should go take a look. The statues looked pretty menacing. I'd like to take a closer look.
All right.
Alright.
Let's make our way to
Reading
the
my longsword.
Yeah.
It's fitting. Fits you well.
Yes, I like it.
I pull out my 2 boomerangs.
All right, so we walk around the edge. Be careful not to get anywhere close to the room that had the russet mold in it.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, you're good. You don't have to go anywhere near that.
Sure.
You got 20
Uh,
feet between you and
yeah.
the door.
And then we just peek into this black door.
Yeah. The black door is still mostly hanging on one hinge, although it is partially fallen off and you are able to see on the inside. Your dark vision, if you have it, allows you to see a certain distance.
No one has dark vision.
Well, then you don't see in that room.
Oh, man. Starting to miss Taz a little bit more here.
I got my sword up. Does it give off light?
If you use it.
Oh yeah. Damn it.
Maybe,
Slap cheeks.
Actually,
Curse
you know, I did
John.
some thinking. Actually, I can actually use prestidigitation to create sparks off of an item, and it actually lasts like an hour.
Okay.
So like a single copper coin,
Ooh. Like you're going to throw it.
right?
All right.
Like a sparkler bomb, kind of, but it doesn't. It's just harmless, except for it should give off a little light.
I like it. I really do.
Like within 5 feet.
Yeah, a little bit.
But instead of a coin, let's use a ball bearing.
You got some?
Yeah, I got 1,000.
All right, hand me some.
All right. I give him a handful.
So I take 6 seconds to make a little sparkly bomb, and I roll it in there. I take 6 seconds, roll it in there.
and we make
It's
perception
not
checks the whole
concentration,
time.
and it lasts an hour.
I know, and you can have up to 3 effects active at a time.
There's
So I
so
light up
many.
the area a little bit with sparklies, just so we can see inside. But he's got light too from his sword. But I
Yeah.
was just thinking
Which is
about the
20
other day.
feet bright light, 20 feet dim light.
Okay, so we take a look inside.
It's like he's playing marbles. With,
You're
like,
right.
Sparklers.
It's just sparks rolling down the hallway.
Oh god.
I know it's gonna have to be our reality for a little bit. Sorry.
That's what's going on.
Until I can change my cantrips.
I'm just like, good thing I don't have epilepsy.
Right.
What?
Warning,
just like
this
those
episode may
fireworks.
cause seizures.
Yep.
Only if you imagine it.
Right?
If they're doing our jobs, they are.
Flickering lights.
So
Yeah, do some perception checks. Xander, myself. I'm assuming we all just want to roll perceptions.
go ahead.
Take a good look in there.
I got a 20.
Ooh,
So
like
Nice
natural?
work.
Natural 20.
Nice job.
Nice work.
7.
Xander got +3. I've got a 17. I've got.
That I did not find.
+2. Not good. Okay, so Xander has 17.
Very perceptive.
What did Nakwa see?
past me.
The first door in this hallway is brown. The second doorway was actually hit by a cold attack, and you see that it is deteriorating. It is kind of a it's kind of a black color now, and the wood itself is actually like starting to rot and break away and turn into nothing.
That way looks clear.
Beyond the door that is currently
looking
deteriorating
down from here.
and breaking apart, there is a red light emanating from between the timbers. So you're able to detect light.
Coming
You
out
can't-
of this door right here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You're able to detect light. You cannot see anything in that
Something's
room.
Shooting out of it. Okay.
Okay.
As well as
Yes.
you do see that the 3 statues are made out of gold. Each one of the statues has a gemstone. A ruby, a sapphire, and a topaz for an eye.
Okay.
Victims?
How many do we have?
How lifelike do they look?
Not very.
Okay.
They're sculpted and made out of a single solid piece of gold. So they're more like what you would imagine like a chess piece to be. They're not exactly like separate legs and separate arms. They're more like up close and tight. So
3
that
eyes
they're all,
to open the way.
Mm-hmm.
3 eyes will. The path will show.
3 eyes that the path will show. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hold on. The floor is probably trapped and the eyes are looking at him.
Good idea. Take a look.
Okay. I go like this with the eyes.
Ooh.
Yeah, are they particularly looking at anything?
It's just
Good
a
idea.
gemstone set in a socket. It doesn't look like it's looking at anything.
Okay.
Maybe we retrieve these gems and put them in the other sockets.
Oh, like they don't belong in this room?
Right. Because the statues on the outside, they're the ones that are missing a gem.
So 3 eyes light the way.
Right. So there's a yellow, a blue, and a
Yes.
red gem missing in the statues outside.
What are the gems that are here?
Those colors.
Yellow, red, and
Colors.
blue.
Of course.
Although I would assume
You guys also picked up a yellow gem from inside
We
of
did,
that
yeah.
pit.
didn't we?
That
Yeah.
makes 3 yellow gems.
3 will light the way. So do we need to go back and grab the other yellow gem?
No. So what that means, thinking about it, that means that the other ones are red herrings, and that the only one we're supposed to go after is the one that has 3 gems, which is the yellow.
Okay.
The others are most likely going to kill us.
Okay. So how do we remove the gems and replace them?
Harry, go retrieve that gem, please.
Oh, boy.
Boys, back up.
Everybody move back.
Excellent. Walk back over here now.
Nice.
All right. Now we have 3. Well, 2 and the one over there.
Do they all go to this room? Or are we supposed to put them on the outside?
I don't know. Let's go investigate the
Yeah, we have 2, so we might as well
get
go
to walk all the way around.
Yeah.
Boy, we are just walking in circles.
So the third is in the room.
Hey, Taz.
Hey,
Bye,
Taz.
bye, Taz.
Let's see.
As we walk back around. So we're going to walk back around to the yellow.
Alright, so you...
And nothing happens with the skeleton in the room with the weapon?
No, you coated it in some ice, and it has like a broken weapon in its hand.
Oh.
Tez is like those mile
Okay.
markers on
Awesome.
Everest.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay, so when we get to the
I'm like confused
statue,
right
when we get to the statue, it had one open socket, one gem in a socket, but no third opening?
This was the topaz one up north, correct?
Yeah, north for you, yeah.
Yeah. It had one socket with a topaz gem inside, and it had one socket that was empty.
Yeah.
So now you have a gem from inside of the pit that you retrieved, and you have a gem from the statue that you retrieved.
Okay.
Well, didn't we try and put the other one? No, I guess we didn't have time.
No.
All right, gentlemen, let's have my skeletons try and put them in the socket.
Okay.
Harry, take one. Sally, you take the other.
Ooh, at the same time.
Well, yeah, just go stand by the door there, Sally. Harry, put that in the open socket, please.
There's a door that's still locked.
Yeah, by the locked door, yeah.
Yeah.
Which gem?
Good question. The one from the cube, the chest,
Yeah.
seems harder to retrieve. It was behind a paywall, so to speak.
Right.
Sorry, Chance.
Cost is high.
Yeah, the one from the
Paywall.
chest.
Okay.
Well,
What's a subscription model?
You put that gem in a socket, which is what you've done before. And like last time,
Try it?
you did. You
Oh,
put
okay.
that in a socket, and like last time, nothing happens.
All right, yeah, the other one then. I
Then
thought
you-
we did. I just forgot we had time.
Then you take the gemstone from the eyes, from the statue of the serpent-headed creature, place that in there, and it does nothing.
Okay, Sally, give me yours. Now, can you go pull it off that statue there, please?
You have her pull the statue off of
The eye.
the eye off of the statue that was
yes.
already there.
Yes, I tried that.
Okay, you pluck the
Yeah.
gem that was already there and remove that one.
So now we have 3.
Okay, you have 3 topaz.
That worked?
What do you mean worked? You have 3 topaz in your skeleton's hands?
The other ones were trapped, right? Like one of them crushed his axe. Is that what you mean?
No, that was the other wall trap.
Yeah.
But okay, all right. So now we have.
So now the statue has no eyes in it.
Correct.
So you plucked them all.
Okay.
So now there are 2 possible solutions to this story. One, we replace all 3 of the gargoyles on the outside with yellow, or 2, we replace all of the statues in this corridor with yellow.
Does it make
Probably in the
sense?
corridor.
What?
Your vote?
So the one on the outside or this one on the inside?
I have a bad feeling about this.
But didn't we already try and retrieve? We never tried to pull them off the other statues, did we?
No.
No.
Huh.
So that's just my assumption that we can put yellow in all 3 and
Well, I
they'll
mean,
show us the way.
We could just do it right now, right? I mean, instead of having to walk all the way back.
Yes.
That was kind of what I was thinking too. This
What do you mean?
we put them inside.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna put them 1, 2, 3 on the outside corridors.
Oh,
Yeah, in these statues.
Yeah.
Make them all yellow?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your vote? You said corridor, you said statues. Which one do you guys want to do?
You make them all yellow. Each statue has 2 eye sockets.
I don't know. Well, we have 3 gems. How is two
We're
sockets
missing
and they
one
won't stick
to
in the
make
other ones?
a full
Oh.
set of eyes.
Oh, okay. In the empty socket.
I feel we're
it.
missing
Oh.
one.
So all 3 would probably have to go to the bottom one. Because none of them have 3 sets of eyes, right?
I mean, it says specifically
Did we-
3 eyes.
Did
And so there's
anybody
3
ever
of these, there's 3
investigate
of
the
these.
room that Taz
It's gotta be those.
that we entered and had to leave out of?
There's
The-
only one eye each
the
one
hole?
of those, right?
Where the Xatlas cube was?
Okay, so that was the room.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
where the rusted mold is. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
back in
Okay.
there.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say this: did all these only have one eye?
Yeah.
They had 2 eyes, but they only had 1 gemstone eye.
Right. I feel
The
we're
other eye
missing a
socket was
gemstone.
empty.
Was it on top or bottom?
On top or bottom,
Or are they like side to side?
it's a snake. So it's a person with a snake head.
Well, then, so we pluck them out of the statues and bring them all into there.
I don't know why I was thinking.
But do
like
we
that,
have?
but
Why do we have
the
3 yellow?
Cyclops.
And it says specifically 3 eyes. Show the way.
Tess is like, then I shall be among the
But-
land of the living. And I look over my shoulder and he's like, well, then why the fuck do we have 3 yellows?
But one of those now is missing both eyes.
There's another corridor.
I said there's 2.
There's another.
There
There's
is.
another room at the end of the hallway. There must be more gems. I don't know.
I think
Does
we're missing one.
Does any of them have like a hand sitting out or something like that?
No.
None of the statues have.
Well, they're snakes. So
No hands.
Yeah,
They're
no
each
hands, huh?
missing an eye.
Are they opening their mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, any of them opening their mouth?
no.
No, I didn't think so.
What about the doors? Anything in? There was only one door, right? Only the other one had a door. Right? There's no door at the blue one, no door at the red one. Only the other one had a door.
Only
So
that one.
3 eyes would light the way, right?
Yes.
Then they've all got to be in the same place, right?
You'd think so? Yes.
All of them
Yeah.
can't cast a gaze in the same area if they're all in like different parts of the corridors.
Right.
So it's probably got to be in that room.
The corridor. This one.
Yeah.
All right. So do we grab the red gem
Is
from
it
this one on the way there,
upstairs?
and the blue one from this one on the way there?
Could it be upstairs?
That way we just have them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Pokemon style it up.
I mean, they're just glass. What?
Okay.
I mean, if we have 3 already.
So as we walk back, we collect the red.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
No.
Fuck. Hey, we go grab that blue one.
Fucked up, got a little ball.
I collect all of the ones from
shit!
Harry before he goes to get the
That
blue
wasn't
one.
my job.
Yeah. Okay, you've got all the eyes from the exterior statues.
Oh Lord. Okay. Go back to the hot corridor then.
Hey,
Can
can I take a look at these?
Of course.
I inspect the eyes. Are they all glass, like Taz said?
How would you know?
How would I know?
Yeah.
How would I know?
Taz had that jewelry kit.
Does he know how to use it?
Yeah, totally. Taz
We
showed
can
me
try and
all
use
the
it, even though we're not proficient.
So you just put this in your eye like this.
I'm sure all of us together can use it, right? And it can't be that hard.
What's it called? A kineticscope, right? I pull
Sure,
out I pull out
kinetoscope.
the wrong thing, and it's just like a kinetoscope.
I think you just
Kaleidoscope.
slam it into
Kaleidoscope.
you just slam it into the glass.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just like, it doesn't look like I can do it.
It makes some patterns. They're very beautiful.
So all 3 of us attempt to do a jewelry check using tools we're not proficient with.
Hey, you got
What do you wait? Hold on. What do you want us to roll for that?
Hold on, you got that acid?
I got that.
You say like you've done that
Okay,
before.
yeah. So the glass.
You got the glow sticks, bro?
The glass should probably be affected by the acid, right?
Oh,
I mean, I'm not a scientist. Are you?
scientist.
As you hold up a glass vial of acid.
Are you a scientist?
Yeah, the glass one shouldn't melt, right?
But which ones would melt? Plastic or some
Probably
other
the
thing?
gems, which we don't want to destroy.
Right.
Yeah, quit trying to break stuff.
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh no! Really?
All 3 of you.
The wizard's like, oh no! This is stressful! That was appropriate too.
What did you get?
10.
11.
10 intelligence?
17.
5 plus 5.
Oh no.
You got a 17.
Yeah, baby.
Good job, Mooney.
16 plus 1.
Growing up in the Feywild, you spend a lot of time throwing rocks at other rocks. And in doing so, you learn that some rocks are harder than other rocks.
Oh, so glass would probably break if I
Glass
threw it.
is not very strong. It's not as hard as an actual gemstone. So if you take the corner of a gemstone, you can scratch glass, but glass cannot scratch a gemstone.
Oh, so I rub them together.
And you see which one gets scratched.
All right, so I go like this. I'm just like, hold on, I got this, Cormac. And I grab the 2 pieces and I go.
He looks like he's trying to start a fire with gemstones.
Okay. Which ones did you grab? I'm holding like 5.
Yeah, I grab I grab the 2 red ones, right?
We don't have 2 red
You don't
ones.
have 2 red ones.
We have a total of 3 yellow, a red, and a blue.
Oh shit! God,
We can
so
go
bad.
take the other ones from the other one.
No, just take one of the yellows and I go, ring.
Okay.
Is that one glass or?
You
are they
took
both?
one of the yellows and you're rubbing it in your hands? What did you grab?
I'll take a yellow one and a red one because I know the red ones are probably going to be glass.
Okay. Let's just say you grabbed the yellow one from the exterior statue that you already knew was glass.
Oh, okay.
And you rub the two of them together. And you pull them apart and you see that they're both scratched.
Now it makes sense. Okay. Cormac,
Yo.
here's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think two of the yellows are actually topazes. And this is the fake one right here. And the other two are red herrings for the other. And I take the blue one and I rub it against the one that I already know is glass.
And they both scratch.
All right. So if I'm right, and I take the yellow one that's in Cormac's hand from the two, and I rub it against the blue one now.
Only the blue one gets scratched.
So then I hand the topaz back to Cormac, and then I take the other topaz that's in his hand, and I rub that one against the blue one also.
Only the blue one gets scratched.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you whether or not they're glass or not, and you're gonna say yes. Okay. The yellow one from the statue.
That one is glass.
Glass. The yellow one from the box.
Two statues.
Well, I'm going to say hallway, the corridor, and outer statues.
Outer statue is glass.
Okay. And then the box.
The one that was in
The
the
chest?
box in chest is not glass.
Okay. And then the hallway.
The one
corridor.
that was in the corridor is also a topaz.
Okay. Okay. So let's try and put the two topazes in the statue on the
topaz.
outside. We never did that.
The one that actually had the glass one in it.
Yeah, that's
That
why it
makes-
never worked.
That makes sense. It's almost like a marker. You guys are brilliant.
You figured it out. You and your knowledge of throwing stuff against stuff.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
Of course it's a trap. We ran into a room that had 3 molds in it, man. Of course it's a trap. Who puts 3 molds in a room?
Knowledge of throwing stuff against stuff.
Thank you. Listen, if I choose ranger or fighter, that's going to be my fighting style. I'm thinking right now, just throw weapons.
Thrown weapons.
I like it. All right. So we tromp our happy selves back around to the statue with the door, and we put the 2 actual topazes in it.
Okay.
You put the 2 actual
I don't like
topaz
this.
in that statue.
We passed Taz on the way out.
I
It was
just don't like
"Look,
it."
we got it.
Nothing happens.
Oh Lord!
I think we need.
I think we have to do this for
blue
all
and yellow.
3 of them.
Let's try the next one.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say that.
What color were the
what
eyes
next
of the
one?
ones in the corridor?
Where we got the red one?
All yellow?
We only have 1 red.
No, like the statue that had the red one. Let's go to that one and put it in.
Put both yellows in.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay. Let's do it. Collect the yellows. Go put it in the red one.
Nothing happens.
Let's do the blue one now.
Do that same thing. We're on our way back to the hallway.
Nothing happens.
All signs lead back to the hallway.
All right, so it looks like we're all headed to the hallway.
Yeah.
All right.
So we have to collect. There's still
Knockmaw.
there's still 2 more rooms,
Halfway through.
and there's a total of probably 2 more gems we have to collect.
No, this is getting so hard.
Guys, we need
One of our friends already
red,
died.
blue, and yellow to get the other real yellow.
Perhaps.
Mm-hmm. That's why that room has a door.
We've got
Perhaps.
two already.
So at the end of this hallway, there's a
Third,
red
right?
light coming from the cracks in that door.
There is a red light.
Red light.
Most likely red gem.
So that means that the ones that we've collected so far, we're on the outside, we're all fake, and the ones that we need are going to be inside these trap-infested rooms.
Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Bring
But
it on.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get close to this first statue here
Mm-hmm.
and
Where
do
the
a
topaz
perception check on it. Specifically, should we all take a good look at this baby?
Start sniffing it.
Maybe you guys should stay back. Only one of us has to die this time.
That's a good idea. I'll stay back.
Only one of you died last
Go
time.
ahead.
Let's do this. I jump onto the ceiling.
Okay.
And I start, like, lizard walking down it. toward the first statue, and I release my hands, and I'm looking at it face to face.
Nice.
Yeah, the statue that you have already plucked the topaz eye out of.
Mm-hmm. I just want to make sure it's not going to explode or anything.
Well, it hasn't done anything yet, and you plucked a gemstone from it, so...
What's it smell like?
Metal and coconut.
Coconut.
Hint of coconut.
It must be a trap.
All right. I don't perceive anything different here. Can you throw down some more of those silver balls?
Sure.
Like a groundhog.
Coconut's okay. It's nutmeg. You don't want to smell, or almonds.
All right.
So we are passing a door which we know nothing about.
Other than it's brown.
Yes.
And I did not hit it with cold. I probably should have.
I'm gonna
Can
walk
you
over
still?
this dead body really quick.
I have to cast a spell, but yes. Okay.
You
Yeah.
walk over a dead body.
No, so you're crossing the other statues to get down?
Yeah, I'll cross the first statue.
The one that you've already walked past
You
once
mean
or
the
twice.
second and the third?
Yeah, you walk past all those statues, and now you're at the dead body.
Yes.
You see that there is the dead body of some warrior who had died long before. They wear a shirt of mithril.
Ooh.
Yeah, the actual item, mithril, in the Dungeon Master's Guide. They also clutch a spear. Although it is the shaft itself is long, rotted away, and broken, the blade is severely rusted and tarnished. And they grab a side of them. You see that there is a spot in the side of them where the mithril links have broken. So there is a hole in the armor, but the mithril chain shirt is pretty much intact.
Is the body like destroyed from all that ice?
No, but it is now kind of like covered in ice, which has begun melting in the 20 minutes or so that you guys have walked around in circles around this place.
I drop a lasso onto it, and then I walk a rope
On
all
the body?
Yep.
Yeah,
from the ceiling.
yeah,
Did I hook it?
sure.
Okay. I'll walk out of the room with the rope still attached to me, and then I'll...
Dragging the body?
Not yet. I got about 50 feet, so...
Okay.
get outside the room, and I'm like, Cormac, there's this really shiny chainmail on it.
I like shiny.
It's everything else has rusted, but this is the only thing that's still intact. Maybe you want to take a look at it?
Worth taking a look.
All right, let's pull the rope.
What?
I pull the rope, and I'm start slowly pulling it toward me.
Yeah, you pull the rope, and the skeleton begins kind of like falling apart. Part of it is still frozen to the wall. Its head's still stuck there, and
Beautiful.
it just kind of crumbles to pieces as you pull. You eventually end up with like an arm bone and a bit of a sleeve of this mithril shirt that you're just dragging across, and you've strewn bones across the entire hallway.
Awesome.
I was hoping to get that spear, but...
We can go back for it. Excellent
Yeah.
find, Mooney.
Yeah.
We'll have to investigate that next time we have a moment. Can we put that in your bag, please, Nakmo?
Yes.
Pluck.
Let's continue on to that brown door.
So the last brown door exploded in horrible spores.
Yeah, I don't want to punch this one.
Dude.
Probably not.
Douse that flame, Nakmo.
Slap cheeks.
Was he
Just like a saw.
Was he within 5 feet of it?
Yes.
I don't know if he ever said he entered the room, but like that's really close.
I know.
Man.
I forgot that he had that, and
That's awesome.
also
Could also, yes.
I thought we said the sword doesn't.
doesn't give
It-
off.
it doesn't give off heat
unless
like
if you
that.
attack with it. I think
Okay.
that's also
Yeah.
what I said.
I
Yeah.
remember talking about that
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
session.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I like
It's
that.
dark in here.
Well,
really
before I
dark in
use
here.
another spell slot, we should test. What the hell is
What?
speaking to us?
It's really dark in here.
You hear that?
I thought that was you.
No.
Nakma, are you whispering with me?
Must be my stomach.
There we are.
Which one?
Well, I heard something too. Yeah. You know. I heard a slight
Okay.
whisper in the wind too. I thought it was Cormac.
Xander, can you go take a look inside the crack in that red door, please?
Xander goes over to the red door and attempts to see through. Give me a perception check.
Lights on fire.
14.
Xander takes a moment to try to look through the crack in the door. You don't get much, but you see that there is a room that is filled with plants. And a buzzing sound, a very faint buzzing sound.
Like a
Any
grass.
source? Do I see the source of the red light?
Not from behind all the plants. Something in there shines brightly, though.
Okay.
Buzzing.
So in that room at the end of the hallway, there are lots of plants, which is really unusual because there's no sun down here, and there is a buzzing sound.
Do you know the spell blight?
Yes, I'm aware of it. I don't know it.
All right. I heard if you are really bad at music, it kills plants.
That's
It's-
really weird.
It takes a long time.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, what the hell?
Do you guys hear that?
Yes. Can we do
What's-
a perception check to see
what
if
is
we
that?
hear what that is?
It is not my
Can I
stomach.
perceive
time.
that a little better? Or are we just having fun? Okay, that's fine.
Taz, you haunting me?
Take up the blade. We take a look at the ground where the
Did you hear
skeleton
him
was.
say that? Take up the blade.
Yes, I did.
And I pull out my silvered scimitar.
Nothing happens.
I take a good look at. I peek in to see if we can see the spearhead of what fell on the ground.
Yeah, it's lying over on the ground where the dead body was, mostly. Now it's scattered all over. The spear didn't go far. It fell right out of the hand.
And it was
It-
rusted.
As you're standing there looking down at it, you see that the spearhead itself is of a very intricate elven design. It is definitely an elven blade. And not only that, but looking at it, you see that the art motifs of the craftsmanship on it is from a time long, long ago. It's designed in a way that elves have not done with their forging in at least 3,000 years.
Oh, it's older than I am.
Wow.
This
What?
thing is old. Very old.
You just found an elven blade in the middle of here that's 3,000 years old?
The
Apparently
spearhead.
so.
Wait, the spearhead
Spear.
is?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the wood is rotten away, but the spearhead apparently is in good condition.
Nah, it's pretty rusted.
Rusted,
Mm.
but not damaged.
I will take it.
I would be very careful picking that up considering the voice is telling us to pick it up.
There's a voice saying to pick it up.
You didn't hear that?
It said take up the blade. I'm holding it right here.
No.
It wants... I don't know.
Why would you think it's talking about that blade?
I don't know. I one time was supposed to get a glaive from a hag, and I told her no because I didn't want to kill a baby dragon, and it saved all of Kilgora.
Wow.
So
I should write that story.
I have a lot of like hang-ups with weapons. I mean, I
But you
just
keep giving them away. See, look.
all right.
Silver.
This one's blessed by a goddess. Man, not good enough.
I mean, before anyone touches
Not
that,
good
sure,
enough.
identify it.
You take the fun out of life.
No, really, I'd like to do that. Just take the fun out of life. So Xander, pick that up for me, please.
Check it out.
Xander Xander picks it up.
Where's the dagger?
And
the thought of
your owl needs to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah!
Dang.
Dun dun dun! +1. 9.
I almost picked that thing up just like leaving it there.
That's a failure. What? Your owl, upon landing on the blade, kind of like, and your owl's like pupils just.
Big
spiky teeth! And it takes off down the hall.
No! I disappeared into existence.
The blade falls cling, cling.
Damn it.
Wow.
It spirals and rolls and hits the back wall.
Ooh, boy.
Boys.
What was that all about?
Xander has been a trusted friend for over 1,000 years. I've never seen anything like that.
I guess that
You
blade.
just stole that blade.
Yeah.
That was
tried.
no crackers.
Certainly tried to. I would not pick up that.
So you're saying it's cursed?
I don't know. I'm just. I don't even want to bring
So it
Xander
might
back.
be
I'm afraid.
cursed.
I'm afraid. So,
Can't you
Blade?
use your magic hand?
Can you
thing?
say anything else? You look cool, but you just kind of cursed my owl friend.
so do you remember when
Tie a
we?
rope back around
Hold
it.
on.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The
Just
rope is a good
throw it
idea.
at people from now on.
But you know how the trap in the last room attacked me through my mage hand?
Oh.
I'm a little
Okay.
afraid of actually using it right now.
It's not a mage hand. It's a rope.
I know. No, the rope is a good idea. Can you bring it out of this room, please?
Yeah. Let me give it a
Don't
try.
touch it.
I start tying a rope around it like this. Ah!
Give
Fishing.
me a sleight of hand check.
Oh.
What is
Well,
going
it's
on?
a 4. It's
Oh.
9.
Total of
13.
you slip. It bumps you for a second, and you have a flash of light in your mind as the world is too bright for you, and you're like, "Bring me to Balthazar."
Oh.
And you are hit with a suggestion spell,
Oh.
which I believe you need to make a saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
I beat it.
You shrug it off. You're able to resist.
What did it say?
It didn't feel malicious, but it told me to give it to Taz. Soleos?
Did you? What kind of sensation did it bring?
Bright blinding light? I mean, it's kind of vague.
I popped Xander back into existence and I looked through its senses.
Xander is back into existence and has normal vision, normal senses.
I try and communicate with Xander and ask him what it was trying to do.
I suppose Xander is able to give you an image.
You fucking cast suggestion on me, bro.
Xander relays images of taking the blade through the halls and dropping it upon the lap of Balthazar.
And what was your vision?
It was a bright blinding light, and it said, "Bring me to Balthazar."
That's what Xander wanted to do too.
It's probably Soleos.
Soleos came down into this dungeon, which has no realm, and deposited this for us.
I mean, maybe Taz is like his waning spirit, and he needs us to like bring him back to life.
This is a horrible.
That doesn't
Dungeon
sound like his
of evil.
way of.
Yeah, but this doesn't seem evil, and I'm like holding the dagger up like this.
What?
It's got to be a trick. We should get rid of this spear. Just kidding.
I roll intelligence. High, I believe
Put it in
you.
the bag.
Burn the bag.
We got a evil
nine.
dagger thing.
More in the left.
Low.
Let him
No,
find out.
Seriously, if you find this,
Yeah.
No, I miss Taz, and if this will bring him back, I might as well try.
we didn't. Did we even read the letter? I forget.
No.
God damn it! Didn't read the letter. Before we do anything, we should read this letter.
You're holding out on me, bro.
Oh, we forgot.
You got distracted by all that acid.
Distracted with the dragon's
Get some law to read other people's mail.
No, see right here. It's
This not illegal, bro.
it's addressed to you. I think. I don't know.
It says,
says B.
to the lotus.
B.
To the lotus.
B is a pet name that gangsters use for brother.
Right.
Yes, definitely.
So sitting down in a room that used to be full of brown mold in this crazy ass dungeon, we open up this letter and read it.
This floor's wet. I'm not sitting down.
I suppose you read this out loud in Balthazar's voice, right? That's
Sure.
how I read letters.
If you have
course.
a
Go ahead,
letter, I
Taz.
mean, yes.
Actually, the
You start reading it, and then it like fades into like background.
Yeah,
voice.
right.
It's like him sitting on a rocking chair on a ranch.
Mhm.
We all faded
Oh
to
my
the scene.
god, yeah, dude. Like when we're still inside the Elven cities.
Damn it.
To my dear friends, Mooney Rumbleforge and Sir Nakmal Silvermane, if you are reading this, then it is likely that I am dead. Slain by some absurd Amathian creature, no doubt. Though I am gone, I do not want you to mourn me. When I first set foot upon this forlorn soil, I was an outsider. That is no longer the case, and I have you all to thank, even you, Cormac. Though it is Ember and his faith I think of most often, the ebb and flow of power granted to him through his belief in Agapalasia and deep connection to Amar. I've had it all wrong, gents. No longer will I try and force my presence upon this place. I will seek atonement for my sins. If this mad gambit of mine works, we may yet see each other again. But know this, if Balthazar shall fall here today, he fell with friends. P.S. Feed Libris only the best books. None of those Alabaran conspiracy theories you're so fond of, Nakalon. Signed, Balthazar Twiceborn.
Maybe coming back.
He must have foretold. He saw it somehow.
Is this dated yesterday? Does he write this like once per day? The ink's still wet.
It looks like it's been scratched out and rewritten over and over and over.
It's definitely a rough draft.
It starts off Ember, Cyrano,
It's got everybody's names on it.
I think the most
Mooney.
responsible thing we can do at this point before we give this blade upon our friend is I should at least do an identification on it.
Yes, you do it.
It takes 10 minutes. If you want to go smash a door or something else.
No smashing doors.
Go ahead, identify it.
Excellent. Maybe you two can help me.
You know, I once had a spear like
What are we
this.
gonna
You did.
Yeah, I chucked it at a kid.
You chucked a spear at a kid.
Yeah, I was trying to kill him.
That wasn't in any book that I read about you.
No, he's the leader of Genesis now.
do?
Oh, the one who's trying to kill you.
Yeah, Olaf.
That makes sense. Yeah. No, so I
Now we
pass
know
out
he's
candles.
Really pissed.
So we all get into a circle.
All right.
Oh, can hold hands.
Both of you
That
have
means
2
some
candles.
candles.
The skeletons also have 2 candles, and we stand in this big circle with the spearhead in the center, and I cast him to identify.
stand like
After
this or
doing
like
this
this?
for a
10
moment,
minutes or 1 minute or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, 10 minutes.
you glean the properties of this enchanted blade. Though it is old and seems to have lost some of its magic, or actually most of its magic, it does strike you that it is actually an artifact weapon. As of right now, it is merely a +1 and can be used as a dagger, though has the it has an unusual property where it can go between dagger to spear.
Oh wow.
Do I sense an alignment?
It is sentient. It is a sentient blade.
Wow.
It is chaotic good.
Well, that's not bad. Literally not evil.
And the name of the blade is Ruth, which is Elven for wrath.
I've got good news. If the blade wants to go to our friend, we should allow it.
All right.
Hmm.
All right.
Just like that.
All right. This is very Raph. A little too Raph. I place it on to Taz's lap.
The blade glows with a bright white, golden, a bright silver.
Did you want to
radiance.
say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay, because
Just let it happen.
I'm kind of interrupting you, but okay.
No,
I
we're
don't
good.
think we should. Too late.
I'm just ready for something bad to happen.
With this place, let it be. What'd you say that? No,
Kalima!
You're right.
Kalima!
Why is What's my heart in your hands, Magma? Oh, don't worry about it.
Silver radiance washes over Balthazar, and it's so bright and painful to look at that you have to shield your eyes from the blade. You can't look directly at it anymore. It's like staring into the sun. As Balthazar, your wounds in the mold are seared away and burned from your flesh, and your body takes another breath in. Your eyes flutter open. A silver white streak through your hair, and you find yourself sitting against a stone wall, and the spearhead somehow in your hands.
With sunglasses on.
Now,
Of course he can see.
wielded by a champion of Anastelian.
I'm alive.
You say that out loud.
I'm alive.
Oh, good God.
I'm alive.
Oh. Now.
It worked.
She escaped.
No,
we gotta get out of here.
Yes.
Oh,
Woo!
untie him.
It worked.
Just stop moving.
Cass just passes out for a few minutes.
Yeah. Your friend is back.
That's weird. Is it really him?
Should we take a break real quick?
Yeah, it's a good time
Yeah.
for a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Back in a minute.
Guess who's back?
After these messages.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
3, 2, 1. We're live.
Boom.
Welcome back.
We made it back.
Hey, everybody, we're back.
You talking to me or you talking to Balthazar?
Welcome back.
Thank you, my friend.
I mean, welcome back.
Thank you, of course.
Was it as I experienced? Did you have a long talk with Testisticus?
No, not Testisticus,
No?
unfortunately.
Okay. What happened to you?
I had to face my demons.
Oh.
But luckily for me, these demons were not in the form of actual devils. At least, not at first. Let me start at the beginning. I, of course, seen my former benefactor, Saleos. He entreated me.
He brought you back, right?
No, Mooney. No.
Gave
Not
us-
this time.
Told us to grab the dagger and bring you back. It's probably like a one-time thing, right?
He said it was a long story.
It was not Saleos, and it will likely never be Saleos again. My time serving that devil is done.
Yeah, but he's still gonna poke his nose into our business. I expect that.
I expect that as well, Sir Nakmor. I do. And
That's smearing.
to you, Mooney, beware the devil's gifts. They do not come without a price.
Well, I mean, it's just like the hag all over again, isn't it?
It's
You
worse.
defeated the hag's blessing. Perhaps you can defeat the blessing of Saleos.
I'm gonna end up becoming his mount, aren't I?
That's just gross. Don't even want to picture that.
He's gonna ride me into battle every time. My pale
As a gator.
alligator form, yeah.
You know, there are some
Man.
alligators who can regrow limbs.
So should we fashion you a saddle for this new god?
Perhaps
Of
we should
yours.
just take that arm off. You'll regrow a new one.
You cut off your arm and show me if it grows back.
I'm not a lizard.
I don't think that's how that works.
And actually, I could just sew mine back on. But anyways,
Isn't it
you
just
interrupted a really interesting story.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I can just go back to being dead.
Oh, at least your wit is
We
not
take off
gone.
those sunglasses. I
Just
can't
wasn't
take you
long enough,
serious.
Taz. You didn't give us time to mourn again. It's getting
you
so
get the-
routine with you.
Did you get the letter?
We read the letter, yes. It was
We
quite
did.
nice.
I spent some time writing that this morning.
Was it
It's
too?
Drake now, okay?
Was it too soon for us to read it, my friend?
No, of course not.
Okay.
I mean, if I was gone, it was time to read the letter.
Well, it was. It's hard to say now. It was so quick.
I think that Saleos was just drunk on power, Mooney, when he gave you that boon. I don't see his dominance on your spirit. He didn't mention you at all, to be honest, when we quarreled in the dream world while I was dead.
So you don't see him here now.
No, he is not here now. He has fled this place by the power and light of another being, actually, one that I wronged. Anastellion, the god of elves. You may be familiar.
Mooney, you feel firm hands giving you a back rub.
Anastellion? Shardra?
Mooney,
No,
you're
his hands are too big.
Very relaxed.
Grandma? The ghost of St. Patrick?
Yes. Good thing you're wearing green.
I've decided that it is time for me to embrace Amarth. I've forced my way into this place, and it's gotten me nothing but death 2 times now. So, I will take a different approach.
So we're done here. We can just leave?
Unfortunately, no. Saleos grows in power, as do the other devils, and they do not belong here.
Regardless of what
I
Saleos
agree.
wants, destroying this place was the right move.
Yeah. We
It's
wouldn't
the
be able to
Temple
help.
of Bunei. It has to go.
This is
Yeah.
no temple of Bunei, my friends. This place is far more ancient than that.
Really.
It sets upon a mark like the bones of an ancient beast. Beware its power, for it can warp you.
Okay.
Well, while you slept,
That's
Mooney made an excellent discovery.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a jeweler now too. Look, check this out.
He used your tools.
oh! You beautiful bastard. That is at once the most intelligent and difficult thing I've
Scratching
ever
sound.
Yeah, just
Glass.
So you've
Awesome.
determined that these are each proper topaz, then?
Only 3. 3 are actually gems. I'm sorry, I can't do that then. 3 are actually gems.
3. There are 3 true gemstones.
Yes.
Let me see
Topaz.
this. I look them over.
2. Sorry, I'm sorry. Said it wrong. Thank you, Cormac.
I said nothing.
I could see it in your glare.
I was waiting for you to realize your own mistakes. Yes. So we did determine that there are glass, and there are real gems. And that we can pull them out of the statues in the outer corridor. And the inner corridor.
How long has it been since I...
We took a long rest.
8 hours. Plus
You may want to put some clothes on.
the last 3 hours.
Yes. We wrapped you in your cloak, but the rest of them are in his bag.
Right. Here.
Thank you. I go put on my clothes.
Are you still attuned to your stuff?
I don't think so. I would imagine not, right? I spent some time putting on my clothes and armor, and I come back and I'm like, Nakmon, did you do something with these items? I don't want to say that I feel bigger, maybe puffier, maybe a bit swole. Do you notice something
Are they
different
tight?
about these? Something has changed within me.
Wait. Do that while you're still like naked.
You do appear stronger than
As,
before.
as Taz says that, Balthasar is still kind of, or Nakma is still kind of questioning if it's really him. So he just kind of,
Yeah, it
just
changed.
as I thought. And he grabs him and he just starts manhandling him and checking him out. Grabs his arm, just lifts it up, and he's like, he sniffs his armpit. He's like,
The
"Ah, it's
Minotaur
not right there."
medical examiner.
He's like just grabbing his leg and just stretching as far as he can. Bends him over, picks him back up, bends him over again, picks him back. That's Taz. Glad to see
Give me
you,
a
buddy.
medicine check.
You do 3 damage.
11.
You have no idea what you're doing.
I know. I'm just doing what I
Taz,
do.
for his part, like goes along with it, but really, he's just like also checking himself out every time Nakama like
After I
moves
check, yes,
something or like
exactly.
lifts something up.
I grab your head.
Pulls out a thermometer. He checks your temperature in the back end. He's like, "No, I don't believe that. Open your mouth."
Oh, I definitely pinched his nose till he breathed. Grabbed his jaw.
Check for a gag reflex.
Looked in his ear.
Yeah.
He's definitely breathing.
It's Taz.
What is that,
He's a little. He looks a little tired though.
What?
Mooney? What is that? That shiny pile of metal over there,
It's in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
sticking out of the bag of holding.
It's just like sitting
at the top.
once.
What is that?
It's like alluring.
Well,
It's kind of like leaning up against the wall while Nakma's like jumbling stuff around.
it's just some armor. You wouldn't be interested in that.
Well, let's not be too hasty.
There's
Can
something
I
different about you.
Take a look. Let me
Well,
see that.
armor?
Yeah,
As I haven't identified this, yes, but it's clearly mythical.
it's probably cursed.
We did
Taz
find
puts
it with
it
the
on.
spear.
Have you ever put a T-shirt on in your life?
I just did.
That was putting a
Yeah.
that was putting a shirt on.
Do you want to show me?
It's just the head. He just like put the headboard on. Like the
Theater of the
sleeves.
mind, man. Theater of the mind.
I'm a paladin now.
Oh, wait, what? You said that out loud?
No. I do things with a flourish. This shit just falls right on me.
Very true.
It looks like it fits you,
Birds.
but can you still move?
It feels right, actually.
Perhaps you're going to want a shield now, too.
Do you think?
I don't know.
Would it go well? Or would
Yeah.
it be too
Try
ostentatious?
this.
Let me... Oh, it feels so good.
Can you wield an axe?
An axe? No,
Just a battle axe.
I feel like an affinity for something different.
Well, that is a magic shield.
That's just greed.
Perhaps a spear.
Why did you say that?
Did I not just say that?
You said perhaps a spear?
It's
Was
a
that
weird
my
voice.
What do you mean? Was
You said it.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking
What did you do to him? Did you drop him on his head?
Use me to smite your enemies. Together, we shall fell many foes.
So thirsty, my friend. Sure, I will use you.
How did you know I was thirsty?
And who are you speaking to?
We can't hear it.
No.
I mean, I would assume not.
Where is it?
It
Right
clearly spoke to us.
Well, you
In
were
your
touching
hand.
in the dagger, yeah.
No, before.
Yeah, I whispered to us.
You guys see Taz just this spearhead in his hand, and he kind of like holds out his hand like this, and some dark purple, gaseous, like ethereal.
Say my name.
Dad?
Cormac, what was its name? Cormac, what was its name again?
I don't know.
Ruth. A spectral shaft on this spear appears in sort of a vibrant, bright, almost chartreuse green-like energy. It appears as if it were vines growing out of the back of the head on this metal spear blade. And it extends to full length.
Cool.
Whoa.
I shall be the instrument of your vengeance.
Taz immediately performs a quick, sharp, martial routine with the spear, just like a quick, flourish, and then finishes with a
Mooney.
what the fuck?
Napball's just going, oh, he's going to cut himself. Oh my god, he's going to cut himself.
Hold on. That was exactly like Pai Mei.
Whoa.
That was very efficient.
Something
Taz, that's too adult toy for you. You need to just put it back in the bag.
has changed within me, Nakma.
So long as you wield me, Balthazar, I shall grant you the martial prowess of every elven warrior to brandish me in the past 3,000 years.
So then I shall be at least as good of a fighter as my friend, Mooney Rumbleforge.
You shall be unparalleled.
Who's he talking to?
Or Nakmo.
Or Nakma.
Look forward to smiting your enemies.
Indeed. Taz just kind of begins to sort of soak this in, kind of pacing back and forth and thinking to himself a little bit. And
We need to get you a helmet. If you're going to wear armor, you must protect your head.
very well. Do you
still
have a
have that?
suggestion?
What?
The Knights of it?
Ooh, no.
There was a helm of... Wait, are you still using that helm?
Telepathy? Or
Right.
whatever? No, Taz has it.
Oh. Well, that would fit perfectly for your outfit.
I gave it to Taz.
Very well. I will
You remember that.
don the helm of telepathy.
Alright. I ripped one of the shields out of Harry's hands. Alright, I guess I'll use this one now. Enjoy. Apparently it absorbs hits when you... Or absorbs energy when someone misses you, and then you can use it on your attacks. No one ever misses me.
That's beautiful.
I will wield it with honor. Give it a couple.
Enjoy.
couple smacks with the spear, and I'm like, okay.
All right.
Let's go solve a puzzle.
We have a puzzle to solve.
I hug Taz
Hey.
and I say to him, it's good to have you back.
It's good to have you back too, Mooney. I wasn't
was
sure
feeling it,
things were going
Taz.
to work out for a minute there.
I wasn't either, and I'm glad you're back. You were sticking to me like glue for now on, my friend.
That's right, me and you, on the front lines.
Will not get within arm's reach of me.
Will you outrank me as a knight?
Very true. Very true.
I'm but a simple
At least you
warrior.
remember that after death.
Of course. Who can forget the honor that was bestowed upon you by an elven
Wait a minute.
magistrate?
Check your forehead.
And when you were brought back, did you make some sort of pact again?
Look a little brighter.
Well, you know, things are never quite so simple as free.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't always get some lady to throw up in your mouth and baby bird you back to life.
No, you cannot. Some of
Small
us
price
aren't so
to
lucky.
pay. It was only 1,000 gold.
And my dignity.
You weren't even there.
I was present physically.
Should have seen the way I was brought back. Much worse.
Get the hell out of here.
All of us have a story to tell from beyond the pale, except for you.
Don't get any ideas.
Nakma, the unkillable.
That sounds
Hold
like
on.
foreshadowing, honestly.
Hold on.
Nakma,
me with
beyond
that.
death.
Don't put that on me.
You gotta throw the dagger behind you. Next person to catch it dies.
More Martian
That's such the
customs.
dagger over here.
Truth be told, Mooney, your question hits to the heart of why I'm even allowed to be back. I must make amends for the wrongs that I have done here. I did a great evil to a powerful god that has been here long before I ever was. And I have pledged to make amends. And if I am successful in that task, then perhaps even I may become a part of this world's history.
So you're back under somebody else's thumb again. It's just a new god.
This feels different, but yes, I did not bring myself back to life.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
What else did you agree to?
Vengeance.
I knew there was always more. It's Taz. Taz is back.
Vengeance. But perhaps this time of a more righteous nature. We shall see.
Okay.
Then let your righteous rage fuel you.
My righteous Ruth.
Ooh.
Back into a dagger.
Still getting the hang of it.
That's right.
Throw it at people.
I know what you
with that
mean.
spear. Ruth!
So about this puzzle,
Yeah.
what can we do?
There are rooms to explore.
We have found a room beyond, glowing red.
There's another brown door.
Oh.
Most likely brown mold.
Wait,
Yeah.
he froze the black door. Broke it to pieces.
Gone.
With an opportunity to rest, I
Great.
was able to remember Dragon's Breath, so I can now have Xander spew elements of all kinds.
Laws of magic are fickle.
Why can't you make Zach do that?
Zach is lost to me.
He was a devil.
I've made a new pact now.
You told me we're never gonna see that cute little bug guy again?
He gave me
He
the
was
creeps, and that's not easy to do.
Cute.
It may be that one day Zach could return, but for now, no, he is gone.
What's that?
Good.
As well as Mr. White, unfortunately.
What of your Volpeltinger?
Those are my friends, and they breathe flesh and blood. They breathe air. They are flesh and blood. Sorry, I'm still not all there yet.
Okay.
Now we'll know that it's not the Volpeltinger spying on us.
That's right. That's right.
Because he can't enter this place.
That's right.
So, shall I have Xander breathe some cold onto the brown door?
Yeah.
Seemed to work before.
Everybody move back.
Yes.
In case this one explodes somehow.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Breathe away.
I draw a snowflake on the ground, imbue some magical energy onto it, and tell Xander to gobble it up. Perfect. Go, destroy that door.
With a deep breath of frost, ice forms upon the door, and in its new rime encasing begins to splinter and turn black.
Nice. Again.
Well, it doesn't need to, because like the wood splinters and one of the hinges breaks as the door crumbles in on itself.
Good.
It was another trapdoor.
We look inside.
Yeah, peering through the splintered and fractured timbers of this room here, you see that the inside has a bright blue light emanating from what looks to be a pit, a cistern of water, a well in the center of the room. Water flows up and bubbles over and spills over onto the floor, making the rest of the chamber damp. It has sort of an algae smell in here. But the water, also a smell of clean water. And the light itself is emanating from this well, this pit in the center. Then it shines up brilliant, bright, scintillating lines of water, light refracted across the ceiling. Giving it a calm and peaceful feeling.
Okay. I'm going to fill the room with another dragon's breath.
Okay. What kind?
Frost.
He
Yeah,
has to
he only
stay
has
frost.
ice.
As Xander breathes in a 15-foot cone of water, it freezes. It freezes much of the water in the area. It doesn't freeze the top of the wall of the well of the cistern. It continues to kind of flow over. It's not like gushing water, but it's like you see water trickling down the sides of it at all times.
Okay.
And you create a 15-foot cone patch of ice across the floor.
Okay, good. Nothing cries out?
No.
Perfect. I have him fly back out of the room and fly down the hall.
Yeah.
And breathe cold on the door with the red glow.
Breathing another frost attack upon that door.
Be ready.
You continue to
Ready.
splinter and fracture the wood. The frost causes the hinges to expand as ice forms in between them and bends the metal with such force that the door falls from its hinges across the floor, revealing a room of heat and also many plants. Though in the bright red light you don't see the lustrous green of vegetation, but instead the plants themselves appear to be kind of a black in that dark red light.
Weird. I yell out, "If there's anyone in this room who wishes not to be frozen to death, say so now." I echo that into the chamber.
Which one? Plant one?
Yeah. Well, I'm at the end of the hall, but I'm sure they can hear me. It's only 30 feet away.
Sure. This room is overgrown with many plants and the sounds of buzzing insects. A brilliant red light shines from the back, though its source cannot be seen through the vegetation. The room also stinks of decay.
Where is Taz right now in relation to
With
us,
us, we're... Yeah, I mean, you can obviously say where you are, but we are here, and this is the hallway.
Okay.
Statue. He's down here looking in this room.
Cormac? Something feels off.
Right. I kind of like the idea of him just blowing more damage into this room.
Go for it, but something... Show me. And Tess uses divine sense.
What? Goes around walls?
Hope so. Yeah, it does. Not pine total cover, so no. As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything, blah, 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 affected. You know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead, within 60 feet. That is not bad. I mean, I know all the rules for this. It's I'm going to walk up, of course, and try to look around the corner.
Celestial, fiend, and undead.
Yeah.
There's 3 undead right behind you.
Wait.
You look back and you see Cormac and 2 skeletons.
You whip your head around? I'm like, what?
I sense you.
What? Right.
You see Snack just
No,
wagging
I
his
sense
tail.
your presence here. Like I've never before.
It's unusual.
What?
What do you mean?
Something has changed.
Clearly you're wearing armor.
That's not so unusual. Many people wear
3
armor.
undead behind
Warlocks
you.
do not. In most cases, anyways.
I will give you that. Sorry. I just thought I detected a hint of something nefarious, but apparently I was wrong.
Can you still see in the dark?
Turn off the lights and let's find out.
Ekma?
Cheeks.
I love it. Can you see in the dark?
I know I can't.
No. All right.
Hello.
No
Good
good
news. The room is brightly lit by a red light.
Aha. Yes, we can see in the red light.
Okay.
Well, should I blast in the door?
Blast in the
Clap
door.
cheeks.
All right, you should back up then,
I'll back
Mr.
up.
Frontliner.
I'll back up. Backing up. Backing up.
I'm back on again.
So am I just the only one sitting at this door?
Are you in? We should all be in the back.
I grab.
Back the hall,
Yeah.
Get back.
right? I mean, you can obviously do what you want to do, but
I mean, we can't talk to these plants. We didn't even see what they were.
These what?
I told them to tell us if they didn't want to
Can
get
you
blasted.
Talk to a plant.
What type of plants are these? May I make a nature check?
It's dark.
Go ahead.
No, it's not.
They're like,
You want to go peek your ass? Go ahead. Peek yourself in there.
Go ahead. Nature check.
Can I assist? I have proficiency.
They're cool
You can make your own
plants.
separate
I don't
check.
know.
Okay.
They're plants.
18 is my check.
There's a mustard plant in there.
18 is my
Some
check.
ivy.
Mustard
18.
ivy.
Mustard.
Mustard, ivy.
So peeking through the dark vision of my owl.
They're all small, deciduous type of plants that would belong in a garden. The kind of garden that would make an apothecary jealous. They're all known for medicine if you use them correct, but they're also all really known for horrible, deadly poison.
cool.
Or spell components, etc., etc. Okay. Okay, well, this could make someone really upset if we destroy this thing.
Deadly.
Also,
deadly nightshade.
I should mention
Yeah.
that there is a strange plant growth, a big one, in the back of the room. I thought that it had an ability to be indistinguishable as a plant. However, you spot for what it really is.
Corpse flower.
It's a corpse flower.
Really?
Really. There's a corpse flower in there.
History?
No, your nature check already is a nature check.
What is that?
Does it smell good or bad?
A corpse flower
said it
can
smelled really
sprout
nasty
atop
in
the
there.
grave of an evil necromancer or the remains of powerful undead, unless it is uprooted and burned while it is still a seedling. The corpse flower grows to enormous size over several weeks, then tears itself free of the earth and begins scavenging humanoid corpses from battlefields and graveyards. Using the fibrous tentacles, it stuffs the remains into its body and feeds on carrion to repair itself. The plant has a malevolent bent and despises the living.
And it hasn't attacked?
Is it feeding?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Is it
you'll-
feeding in the corner?
Wait,
It's like you can go in there, right?
what is it?
It's living.
No, what's its type, you bastard?
Plant.
Yes, I suppose I could. So,
You
in case
recognize
you
that
guys
like
didn't
instantly,
hear
right?
that, there's a corpse flower in that room. And it wants to eat you all.
No.
Me, I'm fine.
So then,
corpse flowers.
do we
Not it.
rescue?
Your intelligence check should let you know otherwise that because the corpse flower eats humanoid corpses.
Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind. I'm not fine.
No.
I am a humanoid corpse,
What about
and that's what
skeletons?
I am. What it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, skeletons are corpses, right?
Skeletons are corpses.
Either way, we should probably kill this thing. It's quite evil.
Can we just kill it from here?
I can draw it out.
Okay.
Be ready for it.
Wait, why is it there?
Yes.
Yeah, they tend to arise from the corpse of an evil necromancer. Why do you ask?
Is it feeding?
Oh, so if we like throw fireballs in there, we'll kill whatever the necromancer has. Good. We'll throw as many fireballs as possible. Kill it with fire. It's the only way to be safe.
Is it still feeding?
I can't communicate with the creature.
Hello.
Mm.
Is it still feeding?
I don't know. What is it doing?
Yeah. What has it been eating all this
It's
time?
is it trying to blend in?
It is. You could assume it is trying to blend in.
The only reason why I see
I'm a
it is
plant.
because I got lucky.
Okay.
Xander has excellent dark vision.
Do we think
Great.
that something that we need is inside of this room?
Yes, going to be
And
one of the
gem.
gems.
Which color?
The red one, of course.
The
red. Yes.
The red room. Sorry,
What's red?
it's been a long day.
It's a red topaz, most likely? Or what is the red gem?
Rubies
most likely?
are
red.
Ruby?
Grayish
Is that what it is?
gem over there.
In any case, you're a jeweler. Will it destroy the gem if I blast cold in there?
No, it won't destroy the gem, but I'd like to try something.
Okay.
Do you have the red, the false gem, the red one?
From the hole.
Yes.
We haven't determined whether it's false or not, have we? Did you scratch them all with the true gems?
Yep.
Were they glass?
Yes.
All the ones from the hallway were glass?
Which
Are you
hallway?
sure? The outer hallway.
The outer hallway.
Yeah.
Fake.
All of them in the
Yeah.
outer hallway were fake.
Yes.
Okay, so yes.
We didn't grab any of the other ones.
Correct. We have not grabbed them from the small corridor yet.
Nope.
Just
Correct.
top.
Send
We
Sally
have 3
to
yellows
collect
and
me
1's fake.
the red false gem.
Okay. I send one of my skeletons up to you with the red fake gem.
Taz takes it.
The gem.
Yeah,
The false gem, the glass one.
from the hallway. Or the outer corridor.
Yeah. Can I
You
throw
are of excellent craftsmanship, but you have served your purpose. Your illusion and its usefulness has ended. Show me your truth. And I cast Locate Object on a ruby in the room.
The closest ruby to you.
1,000 feet.
Right. The closest ruby to you. Where are you standing?
At the doorway.
It's inside the room.
Where?
Behind all of the vegetation. The source of the bright light. Though you can't see it. All
Just
the
in
plants
there.
are in the way.
There. It's
Yeah, we
there.
knew that. We kind of knew that already, buddy.
Brilliant. I did not know you could cast such beautiful magics.
Neither did I.
There's so much more I have to show you. I cannot wait for you
More
to show
practice,
them
I suspect.
how you may lay your hands upon others.
Oh God. Okay, back up. There might be a fight.
That was fabulous.
Did he say that out
Taz.
loud?
I,
No,
I
it's-
like
it's
what
not
you're
just-
saying. I don't like the way you're saying.
But
Okay,
you
so
simply make other people feel good with your hands.
It has been a long time
God.
since you've been in the world. Things have changed. We don't talk like that
you
anymore.
can't say those things.
Yeah.
So we get into battle formations at this door.
Okay. That door. That
At the end of the
that's
hallway?
the blue door.
This door.
That door.
Yeah.
That's
Do
the
we want to
red room.
get close to it?
Well, the ruby's in there.
That's
Oh,
where we want to
Taz.
You got a
fight.
red room and you got blue
You should
room.
go to the back, even though you're wearing armor.
Yeah, you're
Powerful
definitely our weakest
Plan
link
like
right
this
now.
would probably kill you.
What are we doing?
Okay. All right.
We got to get that gem.
I don't want to see you die
But-
again.
Mooney, I feel good. Are you sure?
I can look at you, and you've got the death sickness.
You got that death sickness, bro.
All right. If you think so.
Yeah, they call it the oopsie-daisies.
I'll go back then.
Okay, so we ready ourselves in battle formation in front of this door,
Taz goes to the back.
the red door. soon as we're all ready, I breathe cold in there.
Okay.
That's a hostile action
Yes, it is.
against a hostile creature. 10 o'clock.
So
We'll
hostile.
call it.
We'll start our next game with
All right.
combat.
Alrighty.
Da-da-da,
Good place.
The very back of the halls is still here. I'm not dead.
I'm not dead.
Don't you sleep?
Oh, that's right. She doesn't sleep.
Was that a resurrection? What the fuck? I'm not dead.
Wait. If you want the resurrection, that means you are dead.
Okay, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.